Why is there a huge spread on the table? Well, today is Thanksgiving Day, and if you are, of course, from America, you know how big it is for you. So wishing all our American viewers, friends, and of course, our friends at the US Embassy as well have decided to come and surprise us on air with these amazing treats. So I really am excited to try all of them. We do know that turkey is quite a tradition, right?
Yes.
If it's Thanksgiving, you cannot have turkey, isn't it?
Yes, you have to have your turkey.
All right.
You have to have your turkey, yes.
So with me in studio, my guest today is Shakira, and of course she is here courtesy of the US Embassy. There is a huge title, which I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. And yes, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you for everything that you've brought. We appreciate it. This is great. I was expecting a turkey, but not everything else.
Yes, thank you so much. So as a part of our tradition, we have our turkey, but then we also have our complimentary sides, which we have brought here today.
Yeah.
Yes. And like you said, my name is Shakira Buxton, and I serve as the Regional Public Engagement Specialist covering East Africa for American Spaces.
Oh, amazing. And Shakira, happy Thanksgiving Day to you.
Thank you so much.
I know how big it is for Americans. I know how big of a day it is for all the families and friends, and of course everybody celebrates it at large in America. It's also a public holiday in America, right?
Yes, it's also a public holiday.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what is the significance of Thanksgiving Day for those people who absolutely have no clue what it is?
Yes, so Thanksgiving is a day that we come together and we celebrate harvest, as well as family and gratitude and just overall thankfulness. It's the opportunity to be able to reflect upon the year of all that has been afforded to you.
Right.
And so it's just a time to bring family and friends together to just talk about how we're thankful, giving our gratitude towards each other.
All right, brilliant. And what are you thankful for this year?
Oh, this is a great question. So first I want to say I am thankful for my health and strength.
Absolutely.
Yes, every day, the opportunity that I get up to wake up, I'm just
healthy.
Yes, I'm just grateful for that, as well as my wonderful and my beautiful family. I miss you all. Sorry I'm not there. I miss my family so much. Love them, and I'm thankful for them allowing me to, live my dream, as well as support me in the process.
Absolutely, right. And how long have you been in Kenya for?
Yes, so I've been in Kenya now 1.5 years, and I absolutely love the country. It's been such a wonderful opportunity that has been afforded to me, and I'm just grateful. I really am happy to be here.
Amazing, amazing. We're happy that you're here because look at this. So maybe you can take us through exactly what each dish is.
Yes, so we have some mashed potatoes, which is also a staple, your mashed potatoes and gravy. You want to walk up?
Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
I think we should get up close because it would be nice to see the closer.
Yes.
So we have a couple of things here. So this is mashed potato.
So we have our mashed potatoes here. I think we have the gravy down at the other end.
Okay.
We have a nice salad here. You have to have your
It's
your
so
greens.
Colorful. Look at how colorful the salad is. I love the fact that you can see all the colors.
Yes, just a little bit of healthiness,
It's a very pretty looking salad. And we know the more vibrant and the brighter the colors in the salad, the nicer it tastes.
Yes, exactly.
And this is the mashed potato that we love.
Yes.
Okay. And then this is the biggest
This is the big feast here.
This is the main star of the show today.
This is the turkey here. This is the main star of the show. It's really good. It's nice and
That's a huge
moist.
one.
It's huge. So it's 10 kg. I don't know exactly where they found this.
What? 10 kg?
Yes, from. But yes, so wonderful turkey. Great taste.
Can we unwrap it?
Yes, we can unwrap it.
Okay. I love the fact that it's come with flags.
Yes, we have our flags.
That's the US flag, and of course that's the Kenyan flag. Okay.
Make sure that I can wrap it.
Oh, and your nails look fantastic. So I'm glad you're doing the honors.
Thank you.
I don't want to see mine.
I want to make sure it's on the right thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they really tied this good.
Wow. The suspense. We need the drum roll.
I know, we do need a good drum roll.
Yeah, the suspense is building up. My stomach is also making lots of sounds. It's giving the background music.
It is, and we need a little Thanksgiving song.
Yeah.
We're almost there. We're
almost there. I'm going to ask my director if we can have a Thanksgiving song at some point. Wow. 10 kgs. That is the weight
10
of
kgs.
this turkey.
Of a turkey here.
And how long does it take to cook?
So it really is reflective upon the style, but any turkey honestly can take 4 to 5 hours.
Wow.
And I was just talking about that everyone cooks their turkey different.
Yeah.
So this may be baked or roasted.
Okay.
There's some people that deep fry their turkey.
Wow.
Yeah, so it can get really
interesting and really
creative, yes.
Oh, wow. There we go. And there is our turkey.
Wow, it smells so good.
Oh, wow. It smells amazing. I wish you could smell this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Shakira, if you could see what's going on television right now. Look at the close-ups.
Yes, look at the close-ups. It looks so good.
Our cameraman is doing justice to the turkey.
He really is.
Thank you very much, Mamani, for giving us those close-up shots.
Yes, and then if you come here, we have our cornbread dressing or stuffing. It's called either in the U.S. Yep.
Okay. So it's cornbread.
Yes, so how it's made is that it's like 1 or 2 day old cornbread, then you crumble it and then you add more ingredients to make it your own.
Brilliant.
Different type of style.
I've never tried that before, so I'm excited to try something
different today. You're going to enjoy it.
Okay.
Then this is a beauty.
For the everyone who has a sweet tooth, this is it. If you love your sugar, just look at how beautiful it looks.
This is it. This is a Biscoff pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh, I love cheesecake. Oh my goodness. You've sold me. I'm done.
All of it, yes, exactly.
We can cut the show now. It's over.
And then we have our string beans here.
Okay. Oh, so there's some health right there because we like a balanced diet.
Yes. And then we have the mac and cheese here.
And you made that.
I made this. I wanted to
Mamani, I want you to go nice and close right there because Shakira actually made that for us with her hands.
With my hands. And it's 5 different cheeses. So it's a 5-cheese mac and cheese. So I'm really excited for you all to taste it.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Wow, this is a brilliant spread. Honestly, we are so thankful for you today. We are grateful for for the U.S. Embassy and of course you, Shakira, because this is brilliant. I mean, the kind of things that I'm seeing here. Is this how it is in every household in America on Thanksgiving Day?
The funny thing is that I think it just depends on the region that you live in the United States. So I was telling people earlier that my grandmother was really big on Thanksgiving, and in my family, it was an entire committee dedicated.
There was the Thanksgiving committee?
Thanksgiving committee dedicated to, who's going to bring which items, who's going to supply. It really is I guess you say, a way of gathering everyone in the family to come together, and so start cooking. And so this is a few of the staple items, but there's also there's more traditions. There's more that you can have. Yes.
Amazing. Okay, so I love the fact that again our cameraman is still stuck on the turkey. He's absolutely not moving. He's just right there. Would you like us to do something? Would you like us to cut it? Yeah, we can.
That's good. Let's carve the turkey.
I would have no clue on how exactly to go in on the turkey, so maybe you'd have to teach me. Oh, and I see some potatoes at the bottom.
Yes, we have some potatoes and some Brussels sprouts.
And carrots as well.
Yes, at the bottom.
Yeah, so we need you to do the honors because I don't even know where to start.
Yes, so I always say that I like to start with I guess you can say the body or like the breast, the white meat part of the turkey. And so you want to kind of go in and cut thin slices. So you want something to hold the turkey steady. And then you can just start to just carve in, and you want to do thin slices so that, everyone's able to have a portion. Look how that's just falling.
Oh, wow.
Off, so it's really.
Look at the juices.
Look at the juices. I know. I'm really excited.
And it looks like it's cooked so well and it's so tender.
It's so tender, yes. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, so we'll be able to do this. And if you all have some plates, we can start making some plating for people.
So is this how you carve a turkey?
Yes, this is how you carve a turkey.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because I keep hearing everywhere, oh yes, I can't wait to carve my turkey, but I had no clue what that meant.
What that meant, yes.
But today I'm seeing it live in action.
Yeah, so you carve, you know, the pieces off, and then oftentimes, like I said, you make your side, get your pieces, and people use the cranberry sauce or the gravy to put that on top of.
Oh yes, the cranberry sauce is very popular.
To put that on top of their turkey. It makes a really good flavor and taste.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure exactly why we use the cranberry sauce, but I just know
we don't need it.
Yes, exactly.
You don't need that extra sweet touch.
Yes.
I guess they just want to spice things up.
Spice things up.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Exactly.
Okay. So
exciting.
we can have a bite
Yes, let's
on
have
air.
a bite.
You should also have a bite. Tell us how it compares to the American turkey.
I will. Okay. I don't know which
Yes.
piece do you want?
Maybe we can just have a plate from
Yes,
there.
that'll be perfect.
And there's a fork right there. I just want to have one bite so we can get into the real questions now. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, can we have the sauce as well?
Yes, we can have the sauce as well. Yes, we have to make a full
Wow.
moment.
It smells incredible. My mouth is
Let me
watering.
get the sauce for you.
My director is making all kinds of sounds right now in my ear. It's as if he's trying it, Kevin. You'll get some.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna put some cranberry sauce, which I love. I love cranberry sauce.
Okay, I'm gonna pour it. We want it on your
Yes,
turkey or
yes,
on the
yes. We
side?
can have
okay, I'm
on
just
it.
making
We can
sure,
just have
you know.
a little bit on it. Amazing. There we go.
Perfect.
So this is the cranberry sauce on top. And we're about to take a bite. Shakira, you should join me as well and
Yes,
also
I
take
am.
a bite.
Let me go ahead and join.
And we can do a little cheers.
Yes.
Cheers to Thanksgiving. And cheers to the ties between America and Kenya.
In Kenya,
and
yes.
East Africa.
Exactly. Celebrating our 60th anniversary.
Absolutely brilliant.
Okay.
Oh, wow, I was just going to take a big bite, but you know what? You're smarter. I'll do exactly that.
We have a knife if you need it.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, cheers. That's really good.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not just saying that to say that.
That's really good. Good job. Whoever made this turkey, who made the turkey?
So, the turkey and the sides were actually made by Sankara Hotel. So, shout out to Sankara and Chef Jeff. Thank you so much for your amazing food palette. It's really good.
Really,
And it's nice and moist.
it's moist,
Yes.
it's juicy, and it's cooked so well.
It is.
Wow.
And I feel like we're gonna be eating all day.
Okay, we should stop. We have to talk.
Okay. No worries.
I don't want to stop, but I must stop. We must. We have important questions to ask. All right, my mouth is still full.
Yes.
I'm still chewing. So I'm gonna chew while I talk.
Yes. No
Please
worries.
don't zoom into my mouth, cameraman. Okay, gone. What a brilliant morning. So Shakira, when it comes to America and of course Kenya, we have had diplomatic ties for the longest time, right? There has been various things that we've seen that have come out of this relationship. We've had lots of advantages, of course, as Kenyans, and we've also had times when our presidents have gone to America. We've had state visits.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things that have come out of this, including programs for the youth, initiatives, just to try and better the lives of Kenyans, and that's something that we've seen the American government do. So maybe you can tell us about current projects that are ongoing when it comes
Yes.
to the American and Kenyan ties and the relationship that we share as countries and of course as states.
Yes, so I can start off to talk about my actual portfolio.
Okay.
As I stated before, I cover American spaces for East Africa.
Brilliant.
But I also have the privilege of covering the American spaces as my portfolio here in Kenya, a part of the public diplomacy section. And so here in Kenya, we actually have 6 American spaces.
Wow.
Yes, so we have 3 locations here in Nairobi. So we have American Corner Moi, located in the CBD. We have American Corner Mtani, which is our newest corner that was recently launched early November,
Right.
At the Kenya National Library Service. And then we also have at American Center that's located within the confines of the U.S. Embassy.
All right.
We have American Corner Nakuru,
Okay.
American Corner Mombasa, and American Corner Lamu. So all of those locations serve as cultural and information resource centers where we really are working with the youth. They are able to access free internet. They're also able
Well, that's brilliant.
Yes, also able to access various publications and books through our eLibrary USA platform. We have English language learning courses, professional skills building opportunities, strategic cultural programs where we're sharing about U.S. culture and values, and we're also learning from the Kenyan public of their values and things that are happening in their community. So it's really just an opportunity for us to come together. Our tagline is connect, create, and collaborate.
Oh, we love that.
We want everyone to be able to come together, and I just take this opportunity for the youth. If you're at any of those locations and areas, please stop by an American Corner near you. And one project that we're working on rolling out in 2025 is a part of the American Corner Mtani. Of course, the name means street. And so we're looking to do some pop-up activations in various regions.
Oh, fun.
Right, exactly. So if you're interested in us coming to your region, bringing ourselves as well as our equipment and all the sorts of things about American spaces to a location near you, we're excited to make that happen.
Amazing. And when exactly were these American Corners launched? Because I feel like I personally haven't heard about this until today, and I'm glad that you're telling us about this and you're creating awareness as well, because it's a great initiative. You are revolutionizing education, especially by giving out resources to people to access for free,
Yes.
including publications as well as the internet, as you've mentioned. So when did this happen, and how has the uptake been so far?
Yes, so the initial corner, American Corner Lamu, is one of our oldest corners that we have,
Okay.
Which was launched in 2003.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, so it's pretty much been almost a 20-year span that we
amazing.
have of growing the American Corner network here in Kenya.
All right.
Yes, so very excited, and I'm very excited to see where we continue to go. So along with this, we also have various grant initiatives for people to be able to join. So last year we had an inclusive fashion grant where we are talking about and teaching different fashion designers about how do you make clothing for people with different abilities.
All right.
And we also had a film FUPI, a short film cohort where students were able to shoot their actual own short films based here in Kenya, but they were based on current themes that we're experiencing, such as, you know, the environmental sustainability, as well as ensuring that the students are able to be educated in the ways that they see. So it was really enlightening to see them do all the work that they've gone through. Yes.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And you have mentioned that you have one project in 2025. Apart from that, anything else that you're looking forward to doing in Kenya during your tenure here?
Yes, so I am also looking forward to being a part of the Academy for Women Entrepreneurs Power Summit.
Brilliant.
So
I was actually going to ask, I'm like, you've done something for the youth so far. What about the women?
Yes, so the Academy for Women Entrepreneurs is a program that's put on throughout various countries, but we have a cohort in Kenya. So we're actually celebrating our 6th year of having this cohort in Kenya, where it's women from various backgrounds all over the country that are learning about scaling their entrepreneurship and their business. So learning all the parts that goes into the business, and it's really been a good opportunity. And in January, we are going to have a summit where we're going to invite the alumni of those programs to come back together to connect and to eventually launch our Academy for Women Entrepreneurs Alumni Association program. And we also want to open it up and invite other women and business entrepreneurs to be able to attend that summit as well, because I believe that your net work is your net worth. So
absolutely,
yes.
Your net worth is always your network. I also believe that very strongly. And Shakira, in terms of the youth, right? There are so many different projects that you are currently doing, and here in Kenya, one of the biggest points of concern when it comes to the youth is unemployment.
Yes.
And they believe that they don't have enough jobs, and so the youth are now taking it upon themselves to create opportunities of work for business for themselves. They're going out there when it comes to social media. We have content creation. They are trying to hustle as hard as they can to make ends meet as the youth. So is there something that you have in the works when it comes to creating opportunities for the youth for employment?
Yes, we do. So I'm glad that you brought that up. So one large area that we've been focusing on is the creative economy. Like you said, there's so many various ways to make money in funds, but we're also seeing that social content creation, social media,
it's big.
All of that,
it's
big. And some people are making a full living off of that.
It's like a full-time job.
Full-time job, yes, exactly.
I'm also a social media content creator, and personally, I tell people that social media creation, content creation, takes up 24/7. It's a 24/7 job rather than a 9-to-5 job.
Yes.
So when someone says it's not a real job, I judge them so hard, and I'm just like, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, exactly. And especially because we're in a world now where people like experiences. People want to see experiences, hear from other people. You're like, oh, let me go check her Instagram to see what she's up to, or what she's working on, or what's the latest, hip place to go in Kenya.
Absolutely.
So it's all of that. So we do have some grants that are coming up this year. So I talked about grants that were in the past. So we currently have a Leading Young in Kenya grant, where we are encouraging young people to actually run for office. So various ways of getting involved in civic education as well as civic environment. And they'll go through the full process of how to run a campaign, how to run your office, and focus on their community-based participatory.
Brilliant.
So that's one part. We also have another grant, Plug and Play, where it is actually about social content creation and how to monetize that. Because there's a lot of people that are doing social, media or content creation, but they're not making the funding or the money. So finding ways to specifically tie your creation to monetization.
Yes. So making a living out of your passion.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, brilliant. So we'll keep talking about, these areas of interest and, of course, such topics. But for now, let's take a short commercial break, but we will be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We are celebrating Thanksgiving with our American friends. With me in studio, I have Shakira. And, of course, she's just telling us all about Thanksgiving and just telling us what the U.S. Embassy and what her work is as the
Regional Public Engagement Specialist.
That's it. I'll let you say it. It sounds nicer when you say it. Let's take that break.
Need quick cash? We've got you covered. Securing loans has never been easier. Introducing Bays. You can access
Hey there, friends. Welcome to Kids on the Block, where fun and imagination come alive. We dive into magical world filled with exciting adventures and awesome friends.
What position were you in?
I was number 2.
What position were you?
Number 1.
He decided to cross the bridge by his house and look for food on the other side.
We're going to do half cup of chocolate chips, and the other one, we're going to do half cup of the blueberries.
So, grab your imagination hats and get ready to explore with us. Join us every Saturday at 9 a.m. for new friends, amazing stories, and tons of laughter.
Join us as we explore the journeys of those who defy the odds and break barriers. We dive deep into the stories of triumph.
Sometimes when parenting a child with a special need or whatever disability, family life becomes a bit complicated and you may end up raising the child on your own.
Here, we inspire.
I have a farm which one we showcase with other dyslexic youths and autism how to farm.
Motivate.
It's never easy, but what we do, the best thing is to work with another parent who has an elder child than yours.
And break through the barriers one story at a time. Push your boundaries beyond the limit. Saturdays at 8 p.m.
Welcome back. This is TV47. You're watching the Morning Cafe Show. I am Shiksha Arora, and with me I have Shakira, and she has brought us amazing things. Look at that spread. Every time I look at it, I'm like, wow, can this show end? 20 minutes feels long, but you know what? It's fine. It's going to be worth it because the wait is always worth it.
Yes,
all the time.
Always worth it. Yes,
absolutely. So Shakira, we have been talking about things like the creative economy. You know, you've mentioned grants that the youth and of course women as well will have access to, and things that you're kind of doing to just enable and foster the relationships further. That is the Kenyan and the American relationship and the ties that we share.
Yes.
Apart from that, you've also said that there's opportunities for the youth to just come and get free internet as well as publications, books online as well.
Online, yes.
And it's all happening at the American Corners, which are located in different areas in different parts of the country.
Yep.
There's one in Lamu, there is one in town.
Yes, there's 3 in Nairobi. One in Lamu, one in Mombasa, one in Nakuru.
All right, and if someone wants to go there, what do they do? How do they find you?
Yes, so what they can do is they can just go to the actual location. So we have an open access principle, so there is no turning away anyone or turning down anyone.
Okay.
So there's just open access to everyone. If you want to go and have the opportunity to connect with other people or to access the computers or the different technology that we have, you're free to do that. Another cool option that we're rolling out within our eLibrary USA.
So do you search for American Corner on Google?
Yeah, you can search for American Corner on Google.
Okay.
Yes. And we also have Instagram
brilliant.
Sites as well. So AC Mombasa, AC Lamu,
AC Nairobi.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Amazing,
So
lovely.
you're able to find the different corners that way. And one cool thing that we have is the eLibrary USA platform, like I said, where you can find books, publications. There's even an opportunity if you're interested in learning how to play the piano or the guitar.
Oh, wow.
You can take lessons, virtually on the site. You do have to sign up for a membership at the American Corner. However, you can get your own access to that. So you'll be able to access that from your own computer or your own mobile device as well moving forward.
Okay, we love that. We love to hear that. Shakira, in terms of your experience here in Kenya. How has your time been working with women, working with different members of the youth? What are some of the general things that you've got, like from your experience here in Kenya? What are some of the areas of concern, and of course things that you want to try and improve in your time here in Kenya? And yeah, just the general feeling about what Kenyans are saying and what they're feeling.
Yes, so one thing I love is the tenacity and the resilience. I have just seen such amazing people, brilliant minds, and just people that are in strength and they want the best for themselves and for their community. And that's already just half the battle. Half the battle is wanting better, for yourself and being able to do better in the ways that you desire. And I always say that empowered people empower people. So just finding ways to get connected in those groups to feel empowered and continue to empower others within your community. Now, as far as one thing that we are going to work towards is we're excited to continue to do some employability and soft skills types development. So developing those soft skills, the interview skills, prepping your CV, resume, being able to take the skills that you have and learn how to transfer those into conversations so that someone is able to, select or pick you and to know that you are the best for that job by being able to communicate that. So that is something that we are looking forward to continuing to develop in the American Corners, as long as with personal branding too. Just like you were saying with social content creation, your brand is very powerful, the way you represent yourself, the way you show up. So having taking place a part of that as well.
Oh, okay, we love that. And in terms of outreach programs, have you managed to get into some areas that have not been touched? Of course, the untouched areas, you have places like, for example, north of Kenya, where we do know that there is adversity. So have you managed to do stuff like that? Have you managed to connect with such people?
Not yet, and that's why we're really looking forward to doing our outreach program, where we want to go to the various regions within Kenya. We truly believe in our people-to-people connection, and we want someone to go where people are. We know that it can be difficult or hard for people to get outside of their areas and space, so it's like, why not try our best to make our way to where people are located that we can connect and talk with, as well as connecting with other civil society based organizations here in Kenya.
Amazing. And it's interesting that you've mentioned that, because that was going to be my next question. Which organizations have you worked with? Maybe you could tell us if there is some programs that you have, some collaborations that are upcoming with different organizations.
Yeah, so far we've worked with the Youth Film Platform, as well as Ushindi Empowerment. So these are some organizations that are based in the community, and they have been some of our grantee implementers. We also work with just individuals. So we also believe that you don't necessarily have to have an organization, but if you have a subject matter expertise that you really find powerful, that you find impactful. I always try to tell my team, like, I am new here, I am just here, observing, as well as, making sure that things get completed. But I really want the people on the ground and the people that are closest to the experience to be able to make the solutions that they need. So those are two of the organizations that we're working with. We're happy and we're looking forward to partnering with other people, partnering with other locations. I don't know why the embassy email is slipping my mind at the moment, but I'll make sure that to get that to you, so that that can be a resource to be able to send any type of ideas to us via our public diplomacy mailbox.
Okay, brilliant. I feel like the one thing that every Kenyan has a concern about when it comes to America is getting there, the visa. I feel like you may be in a position to be able to put in a good word for us so that we don't have to wait for months to get that visa interview appointment. And then obviously now getting there. I was actually in America this summer. I was there for almost a month and I did the entire tour, and I was amazed at how beautiful America is. And I felt like more Kenyans should be able to explore that, because when we go for holidays, we never ever think of America as such, because it's so far firstly.
Yes.
And then secondly, it just seems so hard. It's something that it's so hard to achieve. Just getting there, you know, getting the visa firstly terrifies and just takes everyone aback, and everyone takes a few steps back and was like, no, wait. You know what? I'm not going to do this. Let me just try another place. It scares a lot of Kenyans away. So is there something that you can do for us?
Well, there's nothing that I can
put
do.
Put in a good word for, you know, you have some connections, I'm sure.
There's nothing I can do
You can pass
personally,
on this message.
but the consular section at the embassy is an entire, you know, separate section where I work in the public diplomacy, and they are the people that can best provide those details as far as what is needed to
get a visa,
or obtain a visa. One thing that the public diplomacy section does do is that we also provide cultural exchange programs.
Oh, I love that.
So some of the
that's good news.
Yeah, so one of our most popular exchange programs is the Young African Leaders Initiative, which is YALI, the Mandela Washington Fellows. So the application process actually just closed in October, but we will be selecting our...
So is it yearly?
It is yearly, so it rolls out every year in September. You're able to submit your application, and they look for leaders within various tracks, so business, leadership. So those are two of the tracks that they look for people to apply. And you have to be 25 to 35, if I'm not mistaken, to be able to enter into that program. But it's an exchange in the U.S. You get to go for 6 weeks to be able to learn different opportunities within your track. And then, of course, you come back and talk about the various ways that you learned the U.S.-based style within your community here in Kenya.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, and how many get selected?
So it varies each year. So our cap most of the time has been 40 people being selected, and it's very competitive. Like
So 40 people actually go?
Yeah, 40 people actually go.
That's brilliant. From Kenya or from Africa?
From Kenya. Well, there's more from Africa. So each country has their own portfolio or set of people that they can send each year.
And if someone wants to check that out, if someone who's watching wants to just go and have a look for next year, how can they do that?
Yeah, so they will be able to go to yali.com.
That's Y-A-L-I.
Y-A-L-I.
Okay, yali.com.
Yes,
brilliant.
To be able to pull up that information about the Mandela Washington Fellow. And then we also have the Yali Regional Leadership Center, which is a virtual component of that, but you still learn various types of programs as well as different items to discuss with your cohort.
Amazing. So these are great opportunities for the young people, of course, and I feel like a lot of these opportunities sometimes are not public knowledge because you need to really look hard to find them.
Yes.
So I'm glad we're having this conversation just to be able to amplify, you know, the U.S. Embassy's voice and of course your mission's voice, just to be able to try and get the message out there, because sometimes information is always available, but it's not easily available.
Yes.
You know, you need to really look for it. So I'm glad that we're having this conversation. In terms of the Kenyan youth, right? You said that there's a lot of programs that you have upcoming. You said there's opportunities for the youth. Now, in terms of the creative side, in terms of, you know, you mentioned there's a summit that's going to be upcoming where you will have content creators speak to young people. Are there more opportunities for people to benefit? Are you going to have more of these summits? Are you going to be trying to roll out these on a more frequent basis just so that the youth can benefit?
Yes, we will try to do that, but of course everything is tied to our policy that we are having here in Kenya. So it just depends on exactly what are the next steps and what we look forward to in the upcoming years. But that is something that we are looking forward to do, as well as encouraging the American corners to actually participate even more. Because like I said, we're the embassy, but they're also an extension in a way that we're working to use them to be able to garner those relationships and develop more with the youth.
Okay, I love that. So you're the middleman.
Yes, I'm the middleman. Yes, I'm right in the middle.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you. All right. And maybe you can tell us the history of Thanksgiving as we wrap up. I do know that Thanksgiving is basically to give thanks to the harvest of the previous year, right? But apart from that, I also read something about it originating in the 1600s, something to do with pilgrims. I didn't quite read the whole thing, but maybe you can just summarize it for us.
Yeah, so it did originate in the 1600s with the pilgrims and the Native Americans.
That's it.
Having their feast together.
Absolutely.
And so from there, it kind of continued on its own, but then in 1863, President Abraham Lincoln actually declared it as a national holiday. And since then, it's been celebrated every fourth Thursday of November.
Yeah, amazing. All right. And I would like to get on to the other side. I'd actually like to invite the entire TV47 breakfast crew from the production. We'll have our directors, our producers, our camera crew, our sound people, everyone to just come on here. And yes, we can just feast together as we celebrate Thanksgiving with Shakira. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
This has been brilliant. We really would love to have more of these yearly. Hopefully you can come next year as well. This is us inviting you in advance. And yes, let's get onto this side.
Perfect. That was the best way for me to walk.
Yep, I was just like trying to avoid falling. This was my plate of fork, so I'm gonna stick on this side. And then we can also unwrap the other thing.
Yes, let's unwrap.
So this is the salad. We love a good salad. We must feast together. Amazing. And that's the mashed potatoes. Let me unwrap that too. There we go. So we've unwrapped the salad, we've unwrapped the mashed potatoes. You've unwrapped the cornbread.
Yes.
And this is our, I just want to smell it. Ooh, smells like heaven.
Yes, and it's really good.
Yeah. And then we have
the gravy,
the beans. What did you say?
Yep, our string beans and broccoli.
All right, broccoli. We love a good broccoli. And that's a mac. I want to try that because you made that.
Please.
So I must try it.
We can get us a spoon here.
Yes.
Just get us some mac and cheese here.
We love a good mac and cheese.
Okay.
Okay, let's try that.
Let's try it.
I love mac and cheese. Oh, this is good. I'm not just saying it because you're here.
Look, don't just say it because I'm here. Don't just say it because I'm here.
There's a lot of flavor of the cheese. It's very distinct.
Yes, so I used 5 different cheeses. So
I don't know why the team's not coming.
Come on, team.
Don't feel shy. Come. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thanks. Thank you.
Where is our producer, Mary? Mary. Mary is feeling shy. Mary, don't be shy. Come on. Yeah, let's go for Mary. All right, guys. So maybe we'll pass on
plates here.
So maybe you can carve the turkey for them.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know how to do it.
No worries.
So you can just have like a few pieces. And everyone must try the turkey on air, okay? Because this is the star of the show, guys. You haven't wished her happy Thanksgiving. Can you wish her?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. This has been fun.
Oh, I love the fact that you're such an expert at this. Right?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I mean, compared to us, who have no clue what we're doing. Ronnie, focus here.
You know, I'm sure someone else is like, she's carving that turkey all wrong.
Well, if you're Kenyan and you're watching, I'm sure they're so impressed.
Thank you. Okay.
Amazing. Yes, the sauce.
Yes, the sauce, please. Oops, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
That's perfect. Yummy.
Everyone can just pick. It. I don't think we have enough.
Yeah, I don't have enough forks. Yeah.
Fortunately, but I would like everyone to just. How's it?
We're fancy.
We can wash our hands later. She did.
I did not make the turkey. I made the mac and cheese. You have to tell me what you think about the macaroni and cheese. That's the one item I did make.
Very yum. The mac and cheese is amazing, and she made that. And thank you for coming. One more.
Is that one more?
Ronnie,
Yes, go
have
ahead.
it.
Yes.
And with that, we close the show. Mary, how was it? Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Mary has given approval. Thumbs up. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. If you're watching, now you know what Thanksgiving is. Now you know what the tradition is. You know the history behind it.
Yes.
And you've also learned about opportunities. If you're a young person, if you're a woman as well,
yes,
there's a lot of opportunities for you to check out just so that you're able to take advantage fully of the opportunities that the U.S. Embassy has for Kenyans. All right? Always remember that. So once again, Thanksgiving from us. That's Shakira, the Regional Public
Engagement Specialist.
That's it. She is the Regional Public Engagement Specialist for East Africa.
Yes.
Here in studio with us on TV47. And from the entire TV47 team, the Morning Cafe Show team would like to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. This is Shiksha Arora signing out. Bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Kevin, come.